So that was...
It was scary.
It was terrifying, to be honest. So we're just about to head off here. We're heading down to, well, more towards Dubrovnik. We'll see how far we get. There's a bit of bad weather this week. It's just going to look like it's going to rain pretty much the whole week, and lots of thunderstorms as well, so we kind of have to hide from that. Without a doubt, the biggest miracle of today, we actually have left. We've walked the dogs, we've cleaned the boat, and we've left, and it's only 9:05. That has never happened. So yeah, we've got about a 6 or 7 hour sail ahead of us. There's no wind this morning. It might fill in later on. Hopefully we can get a sail up, because
there's nothing worse than motoring with no wind there.
For a long time as well. It's okay for an hour, but
if it's hot.
Yeah. We're going to the island of Milja. I think that's how you pronounce it. But there's a national park on it, and we're going straight past the national park because it's like £50 for entry, or €50 for entry. So.
Which we're probably going to get people to be like, but you did that to see places and all that, but...
Yeah, it's okay, but it's worthwhile going. So it's €50 to enter. You can
have the time to stay for a few
You can
nights.
stay for a week if you want to for €50, but we don't have the time. We're kind of rushing to Dubrovnik, so there's no point in us paying to stay for somewhere for 12 hours. So yeah, we're just going to skip on right past to the very south of the island, which is hopefully free. There's a big storm coming tomorrow. It's not like a huge storm like wind-wise, but it is stormy, like thunder, lightning and rain. So right, we may get out of here, and then hopefully we'll film and get a sail up. So we just experienced probably our first 60 knot storm.
Oh, it was terrifying.
At 1 AM. Thankfully everything's okay. The only damage we had was our bimini our bimini straps had completely snapped. But there was no forecast of that at all. There's thunderstorms, as we said, this week, but we pretty much now have nearly 80 meters of chain out. And we also have managed to drift far enough back with the 80 meters of chain that we picked up a marimba at the front as well. So
that was eventful.
It was, I mean, there's no way to know because it's pitch black, but it felt like in the middle of a tornado. Wind would have hit from one side at probably 50 knots and then instantly flicked and switched from the other side, and the boat was just going like this, and then instantly like that, and then it just would have got smacked from the front, and
it was quite scary. I think that's the first time
That's the first time I've been like
oh.
We're not in the best place for that kind of weather at all. We've 12 meters of depth and we're facing a quite open area. Again, the wind was meant to come from that way at 4 knots all night,
but it came from the opposite.
Came the opposite end, and I think it was at least 50 knots. So that was.
It was scary.
It was terrifying, to be honest.
So it's the next morning and we are leaving the anchorage as quickly as we possibly can because there's another storm coming. So we're trying. We were going to go to Dubrovnik, but I don't think we're going to have time to do that. So we're actually going to try and go to a place called Sipan, I believe, which should hopefully only take us an hour and a half to get to, maybe 2 hours. And we're going to be pretty much chasing the storm. Well, the storm's going to be chasing us. We're going to be trying to get to the island as quickly as possible and anchor down before it gets to us. On all the weather apps it says that we're actually going to be missing the storm, but going by the sky we're not very confident that's going to be the case. So we're going to be leaving now, hopefully. Now time to pull up our 80 meters of chain. Recovered from last night. It was scary at the time, but that's because it's our first like real kind of wind that's really taken the boat. I don't even know how to even describe it, but yeah, We slept okay afterwards. That was good. And Varroa, we have left the anchorage. Well, most boats are going into it. So
we're just going to the next island to cross. Hopefully we're just going to race there as fast as we can. But yeah, this is the time you want a fast boat. It's a race against time. This rain is coming pretty quick and we have to get to the other side of this island. Somehow I don't think we're going to win this race. We're so close! What a joke! There's a flipping super yacht taking up the whole thing. Yeah, rain's coming in. I think we lost the race. The rain is definitely here, but in a truly anticlimactic way, we anchored in the rain, and the second that we stopped anchoring, the rain stopped. So I don't know where the heck it's gone. We might have just missed it then. I don't know.
Well, we'll stay here for lunch and then we can just go to Dubrovnik.
Baffling. Yeah, so Dubrovnik's just behind this hill, about an hour away, so
we'll stay here for an hour or two.
But yes, the super yacht doesn't take up that much space. Right, so still, I mean, we've been here so long, I've been putting off going up the mast for so long, and we've got a sort of calm day today, so I'm going to try going up. We've got 3 things we need to do, but only one of them I'm going to do today. This is a test, unless we feel super confident in going the whole way up. But
so like that.
So on the first set of spreaders, the ones that kind of point outwards, we're meant to have a flag line on it and it snapped off, so we need to re-put one of those on. So that's probably all I'll do today, unless I'm feeling confident enough. Our issue is we have another halyard. In fact, we have 2 more halyards. One of them needs to be put in, another one's stuck at the top, and then I'm currently using the one that holds the boom up. So really I'd rather have 2 lines on. We don't have to, so the other thing we need to do is go up and get the other halyard, which is kind of a priority, to be honest. But
which you might do today if you're up and feel confident enough to.
We might.
2.
Oh, that's so much exercise. Oh. But we're here. We've got the extra halyard on, and I'm just up checking this anchor light to see why it might not be working, but I didn't bring the bulb because I didn't think it was going this far. So just got back down, got the halyard sorted, got the old light bulb off, check if we can get the same one again, or if what we have is the same. and just in time because the rain's coming and the storm's coming. So yeah, just perfectly timed. And look at our flag nice and flying high up there. So we're in Dubrovnik for the next 2 days to just try and get some jobs done. So yeah, we're here. We wanted to check out tomorrow, which is Saturday, but we have 20 knots coming straight at us from Montenegro, so there's no point us sitting in 5 or 6 hours just motoring straight into 20 knot winds. It's just pointless. So the next day, on Sunday, we're going to go, all being well, we will leave here on Sunday morning and yeah, get to Montenegro for 3 or 4 days. We rushed to Dubrovnik to try and get out today or tomorrow, and just the weather's just not going to allow it. So oh well, sometimes you can't get everything right. So 2 more nights here and then we're gone. But we have been the only boat in this anchorage since we got here yesterday. Actually, no, the day before, for some reason. But we're the only one. We have all of our chain out. We can swing as much as we need to. It's pretty great, actually, to be honest. So yeah, we had another night of storms. It's a great way to leave Croatia. It's just terrible weather. But yeah, we've got 1 more day here. We're going to leave tomorrow, and today we've got to try and get the last few jobs done. We need to get flags, for courtesy flags, that you fly up in the mast whenever you check into a new country, and we need to go get that today, as well as do like a shop. Our issue is we've got a lot more storms coming tonight, and they'll be much bigger than what last night's were. So, and they'll kind of be here during the day as well. So we don't want to be away for too long. So we've got a lot to do and not a lot of time to do it. So yeah, more and more storms, but hopefully we can get out of here tomorrow. There looks like there's a storm tomorrow as well, but it's coming from the north, and it will actually help us get down south. We can sail with it, as opposed to these last couple of days, which is just the wind's just been coming from the south, and we couldn't sail or do anything pleasant with that. So tomorrow we've got winds from the north, and we should be able to actually make some ground with that, which is exciting, to actually possibly be able to sail somewhere. So yeah, everyone keeps asking us, like, that we meet here, like, what are the dogs like in these like storms. Last night the wind only kind of picked up pretty strong for a couple of minutes. It really wasn't too bad at all, but there was a lot of like super loud thunder. Surprisingly, these guys have never had an issue with it. Now
Cooper was shocked.
Cooper
that even shocked us.
Yeah, there was one big one,
right above us.
and Coop kind of reacts, and he's a little bit unsure about what it. Whereas Ellie just kind of looks up at you, makes like a snorting noise as if like would just shut up, and then she tries to go back to sleep. So it doesn't faze her in the slightest.
I think the difference would be if we weren't on the boat though. I don't know how necessarily he would. I still don't really think she would care.
No.
She'd probably be a bit more like looking around and paying a bit more attention. I think he would be a bit more anxious if we weren't.
I think
on the
she
boat.
just thinks we're making the noise. She's just like, would you shut up?
Yes, you don't like being disturbed. Sure, you don't.
Alright. Laura is up the mast. She's not having the best time up there. She doesn't enjoy it at all, so do it quick. Right. Yeah, coming back down. She couldn't get up high enough. Now she's having a good time coming down though, so that's good. Well, how was your first experience?
Shaky.
It's a bit windy.
Yeah. It was a bit swelly and windy.
A lot more work than you thought.
Yeah, my abs are killing me. We're going up to to change our anchor light because it hasn't worked since we had the boat, and we were trying to put it in because we're going to shop now and we're wanting to see if the light bulb actually worked first before we had to get a different one, but unfortunately the halyard kind of didn't move once I got to a certain point, so I had to come back down and I'm gonna have to do it all over again.
No, it's my turn then.
I don't mind going up again, to be fair. It wasn't horrific. I was more nervous at the start until I got my like height legs.
Height legs?
I don't know, what would you call it?
Height legs.
Height legs.
You heard it here first, folks. So, bit of a dilemma. Basically yesterday it was announced that the UK were going to ban Montenegro and put them on a red list for COVID, which obviously doesn't impact us, but I've just looked today and it's now been leaked that the EU are also going to do the same. It's not officially announced, but it's been leaked and it said that come Monday morning that will be announced. Today's Saturday. We were due to go to Montenegro tomorrow, which is Sunday.
Well, we were meant to go today, but the weather.
Yeah, the weather was just a bit too
really
bad. So, effectively, if we arrive tomorrow to Montenegro, we might not get into Greece, which is a pretty big issue. Logically, it's just skip Montenegro, skip Albania, and go straight to Corfu. But I mean, the longest sail we have done is 10 hours. This would be 32 to 35, and in conditions that we've never really sailed in before. So, in one hand, it's kind of exciting to try that, but yeah, it's
more because we aren't mentally prepared for tomorrow.
Well, no, we were prepared.
We would have had 4 more days.
We were prepared for like a 4-hour sail tomorrow, not.
Plus, we really want to see Montenegro.
Yeah.
Like Kotor itself looks.
There's so much
incredible. We really want to sail down like the. I don't know if they're doomed fjords, but we want to sail down that. It would be really, really cool. So we're a bit gutted.
So yeah, these are the current issues to deal with. That
they sound so petty though, whenever you say it out loud.
But it's like, just, I mean, it's another.
It's just whenever you have
COVID, just being
COVID, and you also whenever you have a plan, and then it doesn't work out. It's just adapting, and which we're pretty good at that. Like we're not really planners, but in this situation, you kind of have to be, at least remotely, 80% planned with the preparation that things could change very quickly. So it's just kind of getting used to that, and it'll be easier once we've done multiple passages.
Yeah. And
it's sprung on us tomorrow that we need to do a 40-hour sail. Fine, we've done them before.
So, you know what? Screw it. We'll just end it now. And if we can get
next video shows you what we did.
Yeah, if we get into Montenegro, we'll do a Montenegro video specific, and then
and then the next one will be our passage. If not, straight to the passage.
Yeah. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next mysterious video. It's a mystery to me, anyway. Right, see you later. Bye.
Bye.